Now listen, this, I know you guys are saying that I should tone it down because now it will be perceived as me seeking clout and what. That's on you. You guys choose to be weaklings. It has nothing to do with me. Trill, you, my brother, had an opportunity to educate kids. You had an opportunity to help kids understand what's going on, the ins and outs in the industry. You are one of the biggest vocalists in the piano space right now, which I know kids are admiring to become like you. Okay? You was on the podcast with El Tito and had an opportunity to actually speak on things that are happening that kids need to be aware of and look out on. But you failed, my brother. You really failed. And that it's an L from your side. You should know that by now. It's so pointless to become an admired person who lacks substance. That's the thing with you guys, celebrities these days. You lack substance so much that even when you have an opportunity to change someone else's life, you just fail because you are spineless. Bro, I know of kids, I know of myself too. Growing up, I've always wanted to become a musician, or not even a musician, to be part of the industry. But there were no people. There were no people to school us and everything. There is actually not a lot of things that are showing what's happening behind the screen. Okay? You were there. You were supposed to tell us who exploited you, who owes you money. You kept on saying Grotman, and you didn't even help. You actually put salt on the wound because people kept on assuming that Maphorisa was the one involved in exploiting you. Do you understand the intensity of what you were supposed to do on that podcast? Do you even understand the magnitude of being a role model? You didn't choose for it. I know you might think that. But immediately you become someone people look up to. Immediately you become someone that somebody else wishes to be. It's over for you. It's just on you to keep it a buck at all times, because you are not only carrying your life, you are not only doing this for your family's sake, you are also doing this for a kid in the streets. That's what fucks me up about you guys. All you want to do is to have that polished head of yours and have those clothes look nice and you think that's where it's all limited to. Let me jump on to the next story. This one is very sensitive, pardon me, but I wanted to speak about it because I can see that gents are losing it. So there's a story about the gent who acts on the wife. His name is Sipho Ndlovu. I've known this guy for a couple of days or even months because I've bumped on him several times with his lady. Seemed like a gent, calm and collected type of a person. I didn't care much. I didn't even pay attention that he was the biggest person. He was the bad personality. You get me? Now yesterday, listening to podcast and chill, Kanti, this dude is the actor on the wife. Right? Now, first rewind to Thursday. Woke up, doing my things like all times, you know? And then the next thing I know it, there's noises outside. Somebody's over at the phone talking to whoever they're talking to. And then the next thing I hear, actually, you won't believe that I got arrested. Cops actually came to my workplace and then they arrested me immediately. I spent the night in prison. I just came back right now. So this person didn't think that whatever happened the day before was going to escalate to a point whereby they get arrested. Do you understand? And then she concluded to say that as soon as I'm done doing whatever I'm going to do right now, I am heading straight to the police station to open a case against this person because he actually abused me physically and I have evidence, everything, pictures, and I will come there as evidence. And in my head, I'm like, okay, I didn't know then what I knew yesterday. So I'm like, okay, let me pay attention. Maybe this person might need help and I'll just be there to assist. Fast forward to yesterday, breaking news. This person actually broke into the gent's place, and then when she got in there, she found out that the dude, which is the celebrity, the dude had another girl in there. It was going crazy. And that's when the altercation happened. The commotion, emotions skyrocketed and head out of the roof. You get me? So guys, it does not need to get there, right? Yeah, we all have flaws, we all have faults, but it does not need to get to where you put your hand on another person. It doesn't matter if it's a gent, it's a lady. We don't want that going forth. That's not the kind of message you want to pass on to the next generation. And hands off Maphorisa. El Tito. I grew up listening to some of your verses, dog. Do your researches. I see this whole thing of you guys fighting with Maphorisa over the social media. I'm not gonna say much for now because you show that you don't even care about researching much. Now you are fighting. What's wrong with you guys? What is it? All grown-ups fighting over something that's not even existing. You see now. And then when I start speaking on these things, you guys think that I'm overreacting. Bro, get the facts straight.